All right, we're back once again, and I got more videos for you guys. I got another video for you guys, and I got to bring it to you right now. The reasons why you are not losing weight. What? Yeah. See, you're in the gym every day. You're working it out, and you kind of plateau, right? You're kind of at that plateau where you're not really losing weight. You are, but you aren't. You know what I'm saying? You lose about 1, maybe 2 pounds, but you're not really losing a lot of weight. You're not seeing as many weight loss, as much progress as you was before. You know what I'm saying? So these are the reasons why you're not losing weight. Now, before I get into it, you know what I gotta do. Got to do the YouTube stuff now. It's called the YouTube stuff nowadays. So I got to do the YouTube stuff. So before we get in this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification to let you know every time I drop a video. Now, also, let you know what I got to say. I'm a personal trainer, but I'm not your personal trainer. So these are just general tips that can fit anybody. But get a personal trainer. Get with a personal trainer, talk to a personal trainer, and get to know your personal body, because these are general tips. They might fit you, they may not, but these are just general tips. So let's go and get into it. Now, number one is just avoid drinking your calories. What do I mean by drinking your calories? You go to Starbucks every morning, right? You go to Starbucks, let's say you don't go every morning, but let's say you go about 3 times a week. On a regular, 3 times a week. You don't even realize Starbucks has a decent amount of calories in their drinks, man. In those drinks, yeah, there's a decent amount of calories. I think I put it right here or right here, something like that. But Starbucks has a decent amount of calories in those drinks. So those calories count towards your daily calories. So what are you doing? Now you messing it up, man. You throwing off your numbers with that one drink. That one drink that might have been what, 400 calories that you didn't even think about? Yeah. 400 calories, that's a whole meal right there. Then on top of that, okay, you go from Starbucks, you also go to work. You get, I don't know, after work, after lunch, mid-afternoon, start getting sleepy, you pick up an energy drink. What? You get an energy drink. Now, which one you get? I don't know, Monster, Red Bull, whatever. They got calories too. You see what I'm saying? Those have calories too. So those calories also count towards your daily macros. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Okay, see? Now, let's get into the next one. Number 2. Second one, very important one. You are expecting to fail. Now, when you expect to fail, you're already counting yourself out. Now, what do I mean? You've done, I don't know, all these different diets. You've done South Beach. You've done keto. You've done pescatarian. You've done all these different You've done all these different diets, and now what? You think that you're gonna fail. You expect to fail. You failed all these other diets, and now you're expecting to fail. So now every time you look at yourself, you say, I'm going to fail this diet. It doesn't even make sense for me to do this. It doesn't even make sense for me to keep on going at this pace. You know, you expect to fail, so you put that stress in your head. So when you expect to fail, you speak it into existence, and it happens. You speak it into, there's a thing called speaking it into existence. There's a thing called the power of life and death lies in the tongue. If you read the Bible, if you're a Christian or anything, you read your Bible, in the Bible it says that the power of life and death lies in the tongue. So when you speak it, it happens. So if you're saying that you're going to fail, you're eventually going to keep on doing those same things, and it's going to be a domino effect, and you're going to eventually fail your diet. You're eventually going to fail. But what I'm going to tell you is, don't do a diet, just change up your lifestyle. If you eat chicken every day, if you eat chicken 3 times a week, what do? Okay, let's bake chicken. Let's grill chicken instead. Let's grill this chicken, or let's bake this chicken. They still make George Foreman grills. Come on, grill your chicken. It'll be a lot healthier for you. You see what I'm saying? Do turkey. Do grilled chicken. Cut out pork. You know, if you do beef, do lean beef. You see what I'm saying? Bison. Those are healthier. Those are healthier for you. Other things that you could do. You know what I'm saying? Do tuna. These are all proteins. This is all lean, healthy proteins that you could do. Tuna, that's a very good source of lean protein right there. Albacore tuna is very good for you. So do those things. Those things are really changing up your diet that way. It'll help you a whole lot in the long run, and you'll eventually change up your lifestyle. Instead of doing a diet, it'll change up your lifestyle. You'll eventually win in the end. But do not count yourself out from day one, because if you count yourself out from day one, all you're going to do is stress, and you'll be counting down the days until you ultimately fail, because you counted yourself out from the beginning. You see what I'm saying?
Number 3.
I should have did number 3 right behind number 1, but I wanted to get number 2 out the way. So number 3 is avoid sugar substitutes. Now, what do I mean? Sugar substitutes like Splenda, Equal, Sweet and Low. Avoid them. Avoid them as much as you can. Now, number 3. Number 3. I should have did number 3 right behind number 1, but I wanted to get number 2 out the way. So, number 3 you're going to do is avoid sugar. You're going to avoid sugar substitutes. Now, what I mean, Splenda. I hope I'm not picking that shit up. We're going to keep on going. Splenda. You got Equal. You got Sweet and Low. Avoid those as much as possible. Now, reason being, because getting into your body, it messes your entire system up. Your brain will think that your brain will give you the same reaction as if you're eating sugar, as if you're eating real sugar. So you'll eventually start going back and towards those bad habits. See, when your brain gives you that same dopamine hit and everything like that, you're going to go back into those same bad habits, and you're going to go wanting that sugar again. All you have to do is avoid it at all costs. Avoid that sugar, avoid that sugar substitute. Now, what you want to do instead of that, let me give you an alternative now. What you want to do instead of that, monk fruit or stevia. Monk fruit or stevia. Now, they are sugar substitutes, but those are natural sugar substitutes. Those natural sugar substitutes, they're a lot better and they're a lot healthier for you. They'll help you out in the long run. They don't give your brain that dopamine feeling that you're eating real sugar. So you're gonna stay in that same habit and keep on going. And you're gonna keep going on the right track and the right path. You're gonna keep it going, man. It's gonna keep you away from those bad habits. Okay.
4.
Number 4 is a very important one. This is very important. This is just as important as number 2. This is very important as number 2. So number 4 is you're not eating enough. Now, what do I mean by you're not eating enough? I should say you're not eating the right things. You're not eating nutrient-dense foods. You're thinking that if I'm going to eat less, if I'm going to lose weight, I need to eat less. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Now, what you need to do is you need to eat nutrient-dense foods, fruits, vegetables. You need to get those in. You need to also try and get in some rice, some brown rice, sometimes jasmine rice. Some people can even do white rice. You see, you need to get in those You need to get those nutrient-dense foods in your system. Protein is very good. Of course, I'm always going to say protein. But you do need to get those nutrient-dense foods, because if you're not eating the right food and you're just saying, well, let me eat less, it's not going to work as you like you think it is. You're eventually plateau, and you eventually stop you eventually stop your progress. And you'll stop your progress short, and you'll regret everything that you're doing. You're going to sit right here again. You're going to be back here at me, and you're saying, I'm not losing this weight. Why isn't it happening? And you're going like, oh, I'm not eating enough. I'm not eating the right foods. Yeah. See, bananas, things like that. Bananas, apples, pears, pineapples, watermelons, fruits, like I say, vegetables, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, string beans, green fruits. You need to eat those. Spinach and kale, you need to eat those. Eat those. Eat it. Nutrient-dense foods will help you out in the long run. It will always help you. You also need to get in like I said, brown rice, jasmine rice, white rice for some people. You could do that. It will help you out.